So today we have the two chairs from Staple, the Hyken and the Dexley chair. So these two chairs are both Staples um, flagship chairs, if you would call it. This is the smaller version, the Hyken chair, and then this. I did make the adjustment on this to reverse the plate to upside down. So the headrest is slightly higher than before. Before, the highest setting you can go was up to your shoulder. So this piece always hit your back of your shoulder, and a lot of people were complaining about that online, as you can see on some of the forum as well. So, this chair side by side, this chair is smaller. If you compare side by side, you can see that the width of the chair is definitely wider on the Dexley chair comparing to this chair. And if I raise it all the way up, so these chairs are both raised up to the same height. So if you can see it, they're both relatively around the same height once it's raised up to the max. And the armrest here can be adjusted to the bottom. Same goes with the Dexley, which you can press at the bottom here. So the Dexley, if you compare it, is slightly higher when it's even at the lowest setting. And the material here, both are pretty soft. And the Dexley does feel more sturdy. So these two are both tightened to the max already as well. And also the seat, this one is slightly softer because it's got a wider seat comparing to this. This is a little bit firmer, but I think over time the mesh will sink in because ultimately it is the mesh. And if you compare it side by side, you can see Dexley can support a bigger person and has more of a back support design. And as I mentioned, the headrest is already fitted. So I'm about 5'9", 5'10". And the look of this chair does look a little bit more futuristic just because I got the white version as well. So if you compare it back to back, so this is what the back looked like on this Dexley chair, and then on the Hyken chair. And then the wheels, this has the cover plate that came with it, but this one does not. So all in all, these are definitely not like your steel case chair, since these are only, these are $150, $120 if you for the Dexley, if you can get it on sale at Staples, and then this one I think you can get it around $90 or to $100. If you have any additional coupons, I think you can get it probably for closer to 85 after tax. I did, personally, I did not find this comfortable sitting on this chair for more than say 2 hours, just because the sizing of this is a bit small, and this headrest definitely does not feel comfortable. I actually attached this back on because the I'm about to get rid of this chair, so that's why I attached it back on. But before, I had to remove this headpiece, even with the modification that I put in. So that's why I changed it to the Dexley. And this chair, after 2 hours sitting, I still feel okay. But obviously, these aren't your steel case or or Harmon Miller type of chair, right? So, but yeah, this is my in-depth review of these two chairs. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll share, whatever I've experienced with these two chairs. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing your comments, and I'll respond to them as soon as possible. Have a great one, guys.